All right, you're back, and now we're ready to go. We're ready to add some more apps to our Chrome browser. Pretty easy to do. Let me show you how to do it. The upper right-hand corner, there are going to be three little lines, and these are your preferences. Okay? Click there, and then once you click on your preferences, you're going to click on where it says Tools. Once you highlight Tools, it's going to be an option here to click on Extensions, and then click on Extensions. Now these are extensions that are already installed in my Chrome browser. Pay no attention to them now, but you'll see that this list will grow over time. So go ahead and click on where it says Get More Extensions. And the next thing to load up will be the Chrome Web Store. Now this is where you can search through tons and tons and tons of apps and extensions to add and modify your Chrome browser to meet your needs. It's pretty easy to do. So what I want to do is I want to show you one that works really well for online students. It's called Quizlet. And if you've never used Quizlet before, Quizlet is basically an online flashcard tool. There are thousands and thousands of sets of flashcards out there that you can study for, regardless of the subject. And they're student-created and teacher-created and sometimes even textbook-manufactured flashcards out there. So it's important to know that there are opportunities for you to study vocabulary terms and key ideas in your online classes. So enough of my rambling. Let me show you how to add Quizlet. It's really easy to do. In the search bar up here, you want to search the store and type in the word Quizlet. And it pops up automatically. And here you have the app for Quizlet. Now, when you search anything in the Chrome Web Store, it's either going to come up as an app or an extension. Right now, we're just going to focus on apps. So let's go ahead and let's add Quizlet to our apps in Google Chrome. Now, to do this, just click on where it says Plus Free, and then click on where it says Add. And remember our app screen? We just added Quizlet to it. So we can go ahead and click there on Quizlet. And let's search Quizlet for, I don't know, let's think of a term, math. Real basic. See if there's any flashcards for math. Well, there are tons of things here, math flashcards. So pretty cool, right? Let's try another one. Let's try biology. And there's 5,000 plus sets for biology flashcards. So it gives you an opportunity to really kind of narrow your search down to something that you're working with in your online class. And then you can find some flashcards that are associated with it, which is really cool too. And then when you're all done, just go ahead and close out. Another thing that I think you might need as an online student, or that all online students should have, is obviously a thesaurus. So let's go ahead and let's search through for thesaurus. Here we go. Now, I want to show you something that I personally do when I'm looking through apps on Chrome or adding apps to Chrome. When I get 3 or 4 results, I add all 3 or 4. So go ahead and when you load it up, or when you search for thesaurus, add in this one, add in this one, and add in the third one. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. Perfect. Excellent. Now on the app screen for Chrome, you're going to see all 3 have been added there. And if you want, you can rearrange. You can just pick up, the icon for the app and move it around. What I like to do is I like to grab 3 or 4 different apps for one, purpose. And then what I do is I go through and I evaluate which one's going to help me the most. So let's test these. We're going to load up a Wikipedia article. Go ahead and do that. Wikipedia really quick. And Wikipedia should load up in this tab. Dun, 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 dun. Cool, there it is. And let's search through Wikipedia for, let's search through Richard Nixon. Now, let's say that there's a word here that we don't quite understand, or maybe we're trying to figure out, what word we do know. I'm going to take the first one here, subsequently. Sure, I know what it means. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it through these thesaurus apps to see if I can get a good idea of what the word means. So let's try Thesaurus Instant first. And let's paste the word in there. And let's search. And there we have some words that are just like subsequently. Let's try another one and see if we like it a little bit better or we don't like it. So the next one we're going to try, and we'll open in a new tab here, because every time you open a new tab, it's going to default to the apps. Let's try thesaurus.com and see if that one's any nicer. This one, you got to search up here. And this one's loaded with ads. But it does give you some, it tells you which are synonyms and it tells you which are antonyms. It tells you how complex some are. So that's kind of cool. Gives you a couple extras there. And let's try the third one. Enter a word, paste, search. And there we have 5 words, 6 words there. Okay, what did we just do? Well, we evaluated an app. That's essentially what we did. We still have all 3 tabs loaded up here. We can go ahead and move the Richard Nixon one right here. But we still have all 3 tabs loaded up here. So we have an idea now that there are 3 apps out there that will pretty much so give us any word that we need, you know, as far as the thesaurus is concerned. But it's up to us now to determine which app is going to work best for us. Personally, I like something simple. If I can type in a word here and there's not a lot of ads on the screen and I can see what I'm doing, this is great. You may like something that's a little bit more laid out, a little bit more well-defined, that gives you a lot more information. It's up to you. It's your choice. And then there's the one that's kind of middle in the road, or actually not middle in the road at all. It's basic. You type in a word and it gives you other words. There's no ads here. So it's really up to you. You can basically go through each app and determine which one you want. Now, this is just for a thesaurus, but you can come back through here through the Chrome Web Store and you can take the same process of evaluating apps to meet your needs and determine which one you like best. Personally, I think I'm going to get rid of all 3 of those tabs really quick. I'm going to open this up, and I'm probably going to keep the last one and the orange one. I'll probably get rid of this one. So if there's an app that I no longer need in here, I right-click on it, and I remove it from Chrome. And now I have these 2 thesauruses here. Pretty cool, right? So you can go back through them through the Chrome Web Store and you can add all sorts of things here. There's even a section for education that you can go through and add. Some people use Evernote on a lot of their tablets, which is cool. It's a neat program. I sort of like it, but you know, I don't use it that often. But if I go through and I search through Evernote, I can add Evernote to my Chrome web browser. And there it is. Pretty neat, right? So the possibilities are endless. You can just sit here and you can spend an hour and just search through apps, and I'm sure you will find something that meets your needs as an online student. So that's how you add apps to the Chrome Web Store, or not to the Chrome Web Store, but to the Chrome browser. So now when you load up your Chrome browser, you're going to have a bunch of apps here, you know, instead of the original ones that you had, which were Gmail, Google Docs, YouTube, Drive, Search, and Store. Now you've added 4. So go spend some time and add some more apps there that will make your life a little bit easier. I guarantee it'll pay off in the end. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use extensions. Extensions are kind of like features that are built into your Chrome browser, modifications. Just like a car, you can modify a car to look better and to perform better. You can modify Chrome to work better for you, just like that. So go ahead and proceed on to the next video unless you have any questions or anything like that, and we'll chat soon. Thank you.